This a Sunset Vibes TV. Raw.
And I talk about it's time for us to start highlight when kids get missing, right? And we have to make it a point of duty to do that, right? And it doesn't matter where. Once it's there for us to highlight, we will. So with that being said, I come across some kids that was missing, 4 to be exact, right? Now, the recent, like there's one recent one as recent, I believe, yesterday, the 28th. So that for sure you how recent. And these are the reason why when we run into these things, we have to make sure to continue to talk and let people know, and if they can help, they help. You understand? So we have to continue to push the narrative, you know, when it happened. We can't wait, because as I always said, you know, us, when you have kids and as parents, you have to put your foot in a certain people's shoes or a parent's shoes, just like it was yours. You understand? No matter how big the shoes is, just to get certain things out, right? So, as I said, we're gonna highlight these things as they come, and if we can help in any way, because the end idea is we cannot talk about, you know, things that happen, and you know, the video somebody might see the video and recognize one of the kids, right? Doesn't matter if it happened in Canada, Jamaica, America, anywhere in the Caribbean, right? It can happen. So these are the reasons why we have to highlight and put it out there, and people, we're not gonna be afraid, because sometimes when you do certain things, you know, you get threatened and bully for antics, right? But sometimes you have to be brave, because sometimes when you do something good, that's when people always have something to say. You understand? When you're not doing nothing good, nobody not really care. But once you start doing something good and highlight certain things that people can see, and if you believe in it, why stop? You know? Because one case really get me going, and I what happened at Jamaica, right? And from that happened, and I started to talk about it, I never stop, and I won't stop. As long as I have a voice can use, I will. A platform where we can talk about it and spread the word, I will. Me, I will continue. So I hope people or different people can follow, you know, to push, if they see it, to push it. Because most of these kids we are going missing, we don't know about it, right? And sometimes you may on Facebook or whatever, and it pop up, so you will see it, especially in your community or in the country where you know what I mean? For me, I'm in Toronto, so there's kids always that go missing. And before, I never used to say anything, but too much youth are go missing. And these are the reasons why we are going to highlight them and put them out there for people to see it. So if we can help in any way to even bring one kid back home to their parents, that's a bonus. You see? That is something, and that's something good we're doing. So we just want people to recognize and see that the kids and we are going missing are them are the future. It doesn't matter from what race, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's just something we have to highlight as people, as parents, and when it come across, just put it out there, man, and make people know what I go on. And that's where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Because I got them picking where I go miss them. I don't know how people can be comfortable. Sometimes, you know, I run with them, run with from the moment, okay? We don't know, say, kids, when them start grow up in a age, them don't really want to take telling from them parents, right? So then we run with too. But at the same time, we still have to spread the word. And I believe the reason why most of these kids even run with too, if that's the case, you know, at the government fault, because at the same time, you can't even talk to your picnic. Because as soon as you talk to your picnic, them ready for call the cops behind you. So sometimes that could be it. But there's real kidnapping at one. You know, sometimes them just at their friend house because mom talk to them, dad talk to them, and you know, them don't want to take no talking. That could be the case too. But at the same time, if it's out there and we can, you know, talk about it, just to highlight it, it's good. You know, so that's what we want to do, and we want to keep that thing going, you know, keep the movement, and I hope people follow too. Even if you're on Facebook and you see a little thing, and we don't know, say everybody have TikTok and anything, just screenshot something. Even if you talk about it for 2 minutes, not even that much long, just for a couple seconds. They said, hey, you know, this kid gone missing, here is a name, you know, let's see what we can do to help. I want everybody to start chipping that want to help. We need them for chipping. Most people don't care enough, because if they don't have no picnic, it's not really a big deal, you know. But if you have kids, it's a whole different story. And once you love your kids, trust me, you will definitely do something. You know what I mean? So again, yeah, man, so we have 4 kids gone missing, and I'm gonna put them at the end of the video, so you can see their name and where they're from. And people, if you see them, please, you know, contact the authority, just to make sure we can get them home safe, if that's the case. If I don't run with them, gone with them friend, you know. I try, you know, when them parents talk them gone, I'll, you know, that's just how it is. Because we know how, I mean, I was young one time, you know what I mean? I was 12, 13, and when my dad talked to me, you know, I wanted to talk, and so we know that part. But as I said, I'm gonna put it at the end of the video here, and you can see the kids, and then if you guys see anything and, you know, can get them back home to their